Welcome back to Fanopy Growth. I'm your host Jacob, and today we're going to be going over Canopy again. So this is January 21st, Thursday, and we're pre-market right now. And it's been maybe about a week or so since we spoke last. So we'll just look at the price action at least. So you're around there, around 31.01 on January 13th, and so you can see we've been rising up. So I think we're just following the wave of the hopes of the legalization because of Biden becoming president and the Senate switching to Democratic majority or barely there. But so we just see that we've been rising up. So this has been really nice to see for all of us long-term holders here at Canopy. We've been waiting for this for some time. And if you're new to Fanopy Growth, this is a fan club for Canopy Growth Corporation. So if you're looking for another stock, this is not the one. It's not the video for you. But if you're looking for the best player in cannabis in the world, then this is the right place to be. So, Fanopy Growth. We're gonna cover Canopy every week, every few days, whatever we see fit. We've been doing this since August. So if we want to look by August, let's see, around August or so, and we're around that $18 mark. We're not there anymore, guys. So that's nice. Fighting, there's a lot of haters of Canada, Canadian cannabis companies, I would say, or at least not non-believers. Now, if you're strictly based in Canada, maybe you might be a little bit limited, but if you have exposure to other markets, such as Canopy does, and a backing by a player that's about their business like Constellation, then I think that there are some things that are going to be happening here. David already announced that summer of this year that the drinks are coming. So they already have Snoop Dogg that works for Constellation in a way. Well, he's getting a check from them. They have a deal with him. There's also they did business with him, I believe, with Leaves by Snoop, another Snoop Dogg um, backed company or created company, whatever that was. I think that was affiliated with Canopy. So I think that the groundwork is there. They have Martha as well. They are the two people that have been dominating the media. So bring Pat Mahomes in the fold with BioSteel, and you bring in some other key players. Um, you know like Seth Rogen, who has a nice, sizable eyeball viewership on him, I would say. So in the U.S. as well. So I think Houseplant would be a great drink for the U.S. as well. I like to drink myself like sparkling waters and stuff like that, and why not have like, a house plant or a Quattro or, or even another tweed drink or whatever you got there. That'd be better than a beer. And Constellation, I think they recognize that, and I think that they're smart about it. They don't want to jump in too fast, but they're in there. So nonetheless, so we're gonna just look at the horizon. Mind you, this was off of infusion of cash in Canada legalization. So if we did that off of that, what if we had another infusion of cash? And what if we had a US legalization? So, you know, I'm a long-term shareholder. So if you want this, my opinion, I would say to buy. But at the same time, don't come to me if you lose your money because I've already lost money. Yeah, and I'm fighting back to win it back because I believe in the company. But it's up to you what you're going to do with yourself. There's a lot of there's a lot of players in the U.S. if you want to get into MSOs and stuff like that. But a lot of people also hate on Acreage. We're gonna look at a couple articles here. Let's look at something here. Let's see something that I was seeing here. Let's see if we can get back to regular old Google. Let's see here. Let's see Canopy growth. news results. So let's just start with the oldest one that we haven't really talked about. This was interesting here with Terrascend. We spoke about Terrascend before. Terrascend is a company that is already operating in the U.S. and Canada, uh, and Canopy took interest in them and has been doing business with them, investing in them in a way. So they say that on January 14th, 21, Canopy Growth announced that the company has filed an early warning report under National Instrument 62103 in connection with the acquisition of an option to purchase 1,072,450 common shares of Terrascend Corp., conditional upon the occurrence or waiver of amendments to federal laws of the United States to permit the general cultivation, distribution, and possession of marijuana, as defined in 21 U.S.C. 802, or to remove the regulation of such activities from the federal laws of the United States. The triggering event upon the occurrence or waiver of the triggering event, the company may exercise the option and pay the balance of the purchase price in order to acquire the common shares subject to the option. So they're more interested in Terrascend, and we got an option that's formulating there to get a bigger stake in the company. So they are in that East Coast area over there that I'm really interested in. So near New York, I heard the CEO talking about Terrascend, about how they have a little footprint in New Jersey near New York and around that area. I think that's going to be a key area with them possibly legalizing New York. That's going to be a battle over there in the East, or a battle, or they might battle for the top spot, but it's going to be a team thing that if they can, make a lot of money and lead this new charge of cannabis, I think it'll be great because, it's, up there. Constellation is in New York, Acreage is in New York, and I think that's an interesting area there for growth. So that was an interesting article. We're going to keep an eye on, Terrascend and how they're doing. But yeah, let's see what else we got here. So Kramer's been talking about Canopy. He said, I've got a feeling that Canopy is the way to play this group. Now, Kramer has been talking about Canopy for some time. He's a restaurant owner or bar owner himself. He might have an interest in it. I do too, but um, I don't like to just follow everything that he says because I feel like a lot of times maybe he's a little late, or maybe he's going to talk about it and then, maybe he'll say buy it, but maybe it's already done past, or, vice versa. Maybe he, might, be early on things. You never know, but he's one guy. But I love when he's talking about Canopy because I know that Canopy is a good company. And so, look back at CGC back on January 6th and wrote that I have no idea if a Democratic controlled Congress is more in favor of legalization of cannabis, but the chart of CGC is bullish. Continue to hold longs in previous recommendations. So, yeah, that's definitely a big thing we're going to be looking at here. So that, you know, how is it going to affect? So is it going to be a sell the news, or is it going to be a buy the news? Or what's going to happen here? Canopy has already been beat down for the last 2 years or so, so maybe we have a good swing on our side going up, but we'll see. So you can look at all this if you want. We look like we're going up, hopefully, but we'll see if that can keep remaining. Um, there are some different articles that I've seen where people were actually possibly downplaying us or talking down on us in a way. Let's see if we can find some of that here. Let's see. NP growth. Alright, so they talk about how trade at $16 billion market cap Canadian and 40 times the EV slash sales despite reporting only $135 million revenue and negative $86 million EBITDA Canadian numbers there last quarter. Company has no near-term path to break-even EBITDA and has already burned through 3.5 billion of the 5 billion cash from Constellation. So they're saying that we're burning through a lot of cash here. So let's see here. Given the huge disparity between its fundamentals and valuation, we find it difficult to value Canopy. Thus, we prefer Afria, cheaper, and leading US MSOs growth and cheaper. Yeah, they think that you should get into MSOs or Afria instead of Canopy. All right, so US MSOs, so they are not trading on the big stock exchanges. There's a new ETF that just came out, MSOs, that you can buy some, but as to before that, they weren't trading on stock exchange. Now I've seen that there are some companies that are doing good, and I can't knock, like Green Thumb or like the other companies that True Leaf, whatever is operating in the U.S. All right, so they might be pretty good companies, but one thing that they're missing with Canopy is that they already have the backing of something that's bigger than an MSO. That's Constellation Brands. They already have a foothold of a legal business in the US that's very big. And they already have acreage in their pocket, basically, that gives them the footprint. Like, regardless of what type of company Acreage is, Canopy is going to be acquiring them if there's permissibility or whatever is going to happen. But when they acquire them, it's going to be Canopy. So if they don't like what they're doing, they're going to come in and take the helm. But eventually, this is going to be a big thing, I think, in the U.S. No matter how we get in, and they already got their foot way halfway in the door with this CBD and hemp thing that they've been doing with Martha Stewart. What she's doing and with the CBD is wonderful as well because it's giving us another side to the business. So there's the recreational drink side that Canopy is going to try to come through the summer with. There's the flower side as well, and the both rec and medical. Acreage, they're doing all right, doing that, I guess, but they can grow in other states. But and then the CBD, the wellness, the hemp. There's the beauty products. There's a lot of stuff on Shop Canopy actually that you can check out that you can see all the things that they have. But I think that the market is green for Canopy. It's looking good for Canopy. If you don't believe in it, that's fine. You don't have to take part in ownership or but I think we're gonna be going up. Let's see here. Let's check this last one out here. All right, they just Kramer talking about buy it. All right, let's just go back and take a look at a couple companies here. Terrascend. That's 232% in 6 months. $500% in 1 year. In Mississauga, Canada. Mississauga, however you say that. Let's look at acreage. Taking a dump. Let's see that. Well, let's see. So last month, they got up 100. Now they're up about 83. 6 months, about 160%. But, let's see. Max. So we'll see what's going to happen, But, yeah, let's see what Canopy's doing now. All right. All right. Well, we'll see what's gonna happen, guys, and good luck to everybody in the market. And hope everybody has a good day and a good week and a good year. And we'll be here at Fanopy Growth every week. And thanks for checking us out here. Take care.